YouTube crew, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're back with my favorite series, Why My Enemies Don't Shoot Back, where we take a look at how do I use my aim, movement, positioning, and game strategy to get kills without taking damage. Now for all my people that just want to comment and say, oh, all streamers get is bot lobbies, you're going to be able to tell from the people that I'm fighting that this was not a bot lobby, yet I still drop over 20 kills. Now let's quickly break down aim, movement, positioning, and game strategy. The most important thing for you is going to be getting better aim. Consistently hitting upper torso shots and headshots, and I'm going to link my aim video down in the description below for you, but getting better aim is going to allow you to start to down people quicker, down people before they can actually shoot back, not give them an opportunity to reposition and get back in the fight. So aim is the most important thing. Next up, we have movement. Movement's going to allow you to start to take less damage. And I'm talking basic movement here. Strafing while shooting, jumping while shooting. Those things are going to allow you to force your enemy to track you, potentially hit limb shots, leg shots, stomach shots, lower damage areas. That's going to allow you to take less damage. Now, when we talk about positioning, kind of two things here. Not being reckless and over-aggressive in the teams that you're pushing, as well as putting yourself in a good position with cover, knowing when to challenge and when not to challenge. We also have game strategy, right? Keeping UAVs up, understanding that after you get a kill, use the mini-map to your advantage to understand where those teammates are. The last thing I want to really highlight here, and this is kind of my fifth pillar, is going to be anticipation. Anticipating enemies, being ready for people, centering your crosshairs, which we're really going to see throughout today's video, how I'm able to take on these teams by centering and being ready for them and then hitting shots. Now, right here, quick note, why do I not shoot these people? Why am I waiting? We were in this $100,000 CDL Rebirth Resurgence tournament where we're trying to pick up as many kills as possible. So my goal here is just to let them self-revive. I'm going to hit them with one bullet, and then I get the kill. So it ends up not working out. Actually, it does work out, because what you're going to see here is I get it down there, I get it down there, I get the thirst, and I at least have one kill. I'm about to have two, and I think I end up with three. But right here, you're going to see positioning, right? So I have a lot of cover. I'm in a good spot. That allows me, I hit my shots. That allows me to get that free and easy kill right there without him actually shooting back at me. He was focused on somebody else. A little bit of third party, a little bit of game strategy allows me to get that kill. Now, I almost left this situation, and then I was like, no. I need to be in here. There's a lot of people. This is a good spot to get a ton of kills. I'm going to go ahead and take this free kill down here, and then we're really going to start to get into how I 1v4 basically two different teams and drop 20 plus kills. Right there I get shot, but notice I have a lot of cover. So we're going to go ahead and push up here in a second using a stim to my advantage. I did a video yesterday on how to use stims to your advantage. One way is to use a stim, use the speed boost when you have to rotate out in the open so that you can get to cover. That speed boost allows me to get where I need to get quicker and really gives me less time out in the open to potentially get shot. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this down right here. That guy was a bullet. We haven't really seen anything just yet in terms of why my enemies don't shoot back, right? Nothing special besides a little bit of positioning and hitting a few shots. But really, this is what I want to focus on, this next situation right here. We're going to go ahead and get UAV up. That's the game strategy component. Keeping UAVs up, and you're going to see how this allows me to know where every single person is. I know that I have 4 people here. I know that they're a little bit spread out. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one, which is going to be a free one, and then we're going to start to see the sweaty players come. We take that free down. Now I see that one is immediately pushing over on my level. So I anticipate around the corner. Look at the centering, right? I am ready for this guy. And because I hit shots and use a little bit of movement, that player is broken before he even gets a bullet off. He just shot his first bullet, yet he's broken. He's down right there. I only take a plate and a half of damage. So because I anticipate, because I'm ready for that guy, and I hit shots, that is why I'm able to get that kill. That's where aim is the most important thing. If I miss shots there, then I potentially lose that fight, or I take more damage than I actually should. Now I see one below me, so I'm going to go ahead and challenge this guy, and I'm able to use the UAV to my advantage, right? I use the stim as I turn this corner. Notice the centering right here. Boom. Notice the centering. I am ready for this guy. I am anticipating this player. And even though I missed some shots here, I'm able to use movement to my advantage to get that down and get that thirst. Now I see him immediately. I see one on my level kind of pushing me this backside. So I'm going to go ahead and quick replate. But I'm right back in here. I'm right back in. I still know where he is. I know he's on my level. Look at the centering again. I'm centered where I anticipate this guy being. And I just hit all of my shots there. I use a little bit of movement to avoid some bullets. And that allows me to stay in this fight. I don't have to reposition to replay it or anything. I can immediately go challenge this person on my level. I'm going to use the stim boost. Boom. Again, notice the centering around the corner. We're able to get that down. We're able to get that thirst. Now, one's a little bit further back. So I really want you to start to work on your anticipation. If you work on your anticipation and your aim, being ready for people and consistently hitting upper torso shots, you will start to get more kills while taking less damage. Even against sweaty players, a lot of times you lose gunfights, you lose 50-50s because you miss shots. Or what happens is, you know, you are in a situation where you're challenging somebody, you miss shots, you get the kill, you get the down, but you take way too much damage. Now, I get the break on that one here. He ends up downing himself with the bazooka, but this guy challenges, right? So he jumps around that corner. Pretty good jump peak there. I take a decent amount of damage, but because I do not miss a single shot, I win that 50-50, right? I'm able to win that gunfight. Now, I see one on my level and one down below here. Now, this was, as I mentioned, the $100,000 CDL Rebirth Resurgence Tournament. I probably didn't want to wipe this team. You know, this was a team that, yes, they were good, but I was confident that I could keep killing them. But the last one to my left died somehow. I have no idea. I didn't expect that to be the last one, but we just hit all headshots right there. We don't give that guy an opportunity to even do anything. Now, if you are looking to get better at Rebirth, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I'm a 4KD player. I do videos every single day, just trying to help people get better at Rebirth. So if you are looking to get better at Rebirth, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I also live stream on YouTube 4 days a week. So if you want to know when I'm posting and when I'm going live, make sure you turn on that notification bell as well. Now, I just burned that cluster so nobody else can have it, but I'm going to go ahead and pop UAV so I understand where everybody is, and I'm going to grab another UAV. Game strategy, keeping UAVs up, understanding where people are, and you're really going to see that throughout this game. How the fact that I know where everybody is a huge advantage. I'm going to go ahead and push in this way, and this guy is pushing kind of towards me. Now, I want to talk about pushing people versus getting pushed. A lot of you have a situation, a lot of you would just wait for this guy. You would just wait for him to push you and then hope you win that gunfight. I'm going to go ahead and take it into my own hands, and notice that because I challenge him, right, he's pushing me, but instead of me just waiting for this guy to challenge me, I'm going to go ahead and push him. I break that camera. I use a little bit of movement there, and I'm able to get that down in thirst before he even gets a shot off on me. And that's just because I'm playing aggressive and I'm keeping control. I'm able to do that because of my game strategy. Now, I see one right here. We break that guy. We hit all the shots. Now, anticipate centering. I hip fire a little bit. I'm able to get the down and the thirst. I see one pushing me. So I'm going to center around this corner. Not good centering. I do hit all my shots. Now, I take more damage there because of the range of the MP40, but also because I didn't anticipate well. But I'm still able to win that 50-50 because of the fact that I hit all of my shots there and I use a little bit of movement to my advantage. Now, I notice that one's over to the left here. Right now, he's on my level, so I know that he's on this level somewhere. The moment I drop down, now I know where he is, right? He's going to be in this little corner. When I turn this corner, based on this mini-map, right? When I turn this corner and I go up this stairwell that's around the corner, I'm going to turn right, and then he's going to be left straight down the hallway. And I'm telling you that because you're going to see it. This isn't the fact. I know the gameplay, right? I know exactly what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, you're going to see it. Pause. Quick confirm that he's still on my level. And now I hit all of my shots there. That is how you need to be using the mini-map to your advantage. Immediately focus on this next player down below. Trying to see where they are. I'm going to go ahead and challenge this way. I know he's in showers, right, based on this mini-map. So as I turn the corner, I'm going to jump in this way. Watch the drop shot. So this one, yes, I hit a lot of shots, but I also use a little bit of movement there to avoid some bullets. That's where I talk about aim is going to allow you to quickly get downs, allow you to take less damage. Movement's going to really start to help you take less damage in 50-50 situations. Avoid some bullets or just have them hit low damage area. Watch Hog come in and steal this from me. Come on, Hog. That's fine. We were in a tournament. We were just trying to get as many kills as possible. Now, I immediately see people over to the right here. Game strategy. Let's talk game strategy. I see people over to the right here. Could I slow down and get a UAV? Absolutely. I probably should have. Instead, I go ahead and immediately push over here. Gonna try to see what I can find. Because they're out of circle, they have to rotate. So we're able to get that guy right there. We're gonna go ahead and get the thirst. And watch this. I see this guy backside this way. We hit him with the bunny hop there. We get the down. We get the thirst. Now, that's just positioning and kind of game strategy. Hog and I are playing together, so we kind of tag team that guy. He's shooting at Hog. He downs Hog, but at the end of the day, I'm there to clean that up. I res Hog. There's one up in water tower. We're going to go ahead and rotate away from that. By the way, it's okay to just, I don't know if Hog gets that kill. It's okay to rotate away from that, right? Put guy top water tower. The chances of something going good in that situation are much slimmer than the chances of something going bad, right? There's a good chance that he finds a way to kill you versus the angle that I'm trying to shoot that guy at's pretty tough. So I'm going to go ahead and push over here, right? Look at this guy flying in. So this is game strategy. This is the information that I am now acting upon, which is, okay, there's people over at Nova 6. There's only 2 teams left. I have 18 kills, by the way. Just because I was farming that team at Stronghold, I was able to get a few extra kills out of that team that was in prison. We're able to get the down right there. Immediately focus on that guy. I don't focus on the thirst. I focus on getting that second player down. So we have 19. There's number 20. We still have 2 teams alive. And we are going to farm this lobby a little bit because we were trying to get as many kills. Just in case you don't know, the CDL Rebirth Resurgence tournament, essentially what it was is for every single kill, you get a point. Now, if you finish in second or third, you get a 1.5x multiplier. So 40 points, 40 kills becomes 60 points if you finish in second or third. If you finish in first, it becomes 2. So at this point, if we can find a way to win this game, every extra kill that we get is actually going to be worth 2 points. So that's why we were farming, and we knew we would win this at the end of the day, as long as we didn't do anything stupid. Now, one on my level, I want to pull this back for a second because this guy's actually ghosted, I'm pretty sure. But what you're going to see is he's above me, right? So I checked right here. He's not here. So you got to start to think about where this guy's actually going to be. Now I see that he's on my level. So as I turn this corner, do I anticipate perfect? I center well, but I actually just get a little over aggressive here. But I just hip fire, and I'm in that guy's face, and I'm able to easily get that down in thirst. So you see how, because I'm hitting shots and I'm comfortable with my AR and my SMG, and I'm hitting a lot of upper torso shots, that is what allows me to really start to get kills without taking damage. And that's what's going to allow you to start to win more 50-50s. A lot of times what I think happens with you is you're in a situation where you're fighting somebody and you're in a 50-50, and whether you win or lose that, you take more damage than you actually should because of the fact that your aim isn't as good, because of the fact that you're not using movement. The other thing that I'll say is game strategy. I am constantly pushing players. I'm constantly putting myself in a good spot. But notice throughout this game, I was never in a moment where I was reckless, where I was challenging 4 people all hip to hip at one time. Everything that I do was very calculated, putting myself in a good position, repositioning after I get a kill, figuring out the next way that I can challenge an enemy. And a lot of that does come from confidence in my aim, confidence in my movement, and of course, we're going to be talking about anticipation as well. So I hope you found today's video helpful. Work on your aim, work on your movement, work on your positioning, game strategy, and anticipation. I promise you'll start to get more kills while taking less damage. Let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.